in regards to what is the Building Trust and Tackling Hate Crime project.
Right, so Building Trust, the Partnership Building Trust and Confidence Plan is a plan that Andy Burnham, the Greater Manchester Mayor, asked us to work on after the incident at Manchester Airport. So you remember the incident, the brothers that got involved in the incident at Manchester Airport, that obviously caused a lot of issues within the community. We then had Southport, and again, negatively, it came onto the mosques. It's the Mosques, the Muslims, and that was totally, disinformation. It wasn't misinformation, it was disinformation that was disseminated. So Andy Burnham came down to Rochdale, we had 2 meetings with him, and we created a plan. And the plan is, this isn't just about reporting issues, it's about what are the causes of those issues. Why is it that as Muslims, we've lost a lot of trust and confidence in the authorities? Why is it that we don't trust the media anymore? Why is it that we sometimes, we question our politicians because we feel that they may be not representing what we're asking them to represent? And what are our structures, systems and processes? So we put a plan together which we've shared with the Mayor's office, we've shared here with the local authority and the police, to say that, look, these are some of the programmes that need to be brought into Rochdale to start rebuilding that trust and confidence in the services that are there to provide equitable service provision across the board. I would never say to a service provider that you have a sole responsibility to provide a service to me and my community. But what I can say is the service must meet the needs of all your communities and it must be equitable. And that's the reason why we've put that plan together. Part of that plan, we're now working on the tackling hate crime. We've done 2 seminars now on tackling hate crime. And what's really interesting with that is, what is it that the community are saying? Because I think we've got to move on from patronising our community at times by saying, report, report, report. And we constantly go on, whether it's with the police, whether it's community safety, whether it's local or national, we keep saying report, 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 which is fine. That's very important. But we also need to look at the causes of Islamophobia. What are the causes behind that? You need to address the issue that is causing the need for reporting. And that's where our hate crime seminar is coming into its own. We've had over 115, 120 people at each of those seminars now. And we've had some real good feedback from the community in terms of how they are feeling. And hopefully once we've done all 4, we'll produce a report that will have recommendations in there. I'm already speaking with community safety and the local authority and the police in relation to their hate crime action plan. We have a GM hate crime action plan, but that should feed into our local hate crime action plan to make sure then that we can reduce the incidence of hate here in Rochdale.
That's really good. Is that something that the members of the public can attend as well?
Yes. So like I said, we've had 120 at each of those seminars now. So we do send it out. We do obviously have to manage numbers because of the venue and health and safety, but it is going out to the crowd, and that's why we're doing 4. So they're across the borough. The first one was at Castlemere, the second one was at KYP, third one we're hoping to hold at Deeplish, and then the 4th one we'll do around Spotland, Wardleworth.
We've got me on board now, so we could record it and put it out there for everyone that can't attend.
Fantastic.